Today we're taking a look back at one of my all-time favourite seasons, Chapter 1 Season 5, and going over what made this season so legendary. This season launched on July 12, 2018 and ended on September 26, lasting just over 2 months. For me, this was one of the best seasons, mainly because of the great vibes during this season. It was during the summer, Fortnite felt like it was at its peak, and it feels very nostalgic to look back on. The feeling of coming home from school to play the new season and unlock the new battle pass was amazing, and this season had so many great aspects. So let's start with the battle pass. The standout skins were Ragnarok and Drift, which had several different styles and were great looking outfits. I'd say this battle pass was a solid 9 out of 10, many great things in this. But let's talk about the map. We said goodbye to Moisty Mire at the expense of the brand new desert biome featuring Paradise Palms, one of my all-time favourite POIs. If this wasn't enough, we also had Lazy Links with the golf-themed area, which was also one of my favourites as well. Along with this, we received the first ever proper form of vehicle this season with the ATKs. These were a great way to get around the map because remember, cars didn't exist back then. This definitely felt like one of Fortnite's primes. This season suited the summer season in real life and it was great fun. But we have to mention one of the best things from this season, the introduction of the Playground mode. Creative didn't exist back then, but Playground mode was such a fun new mode to play. We could land into the map privately or with friends and farm up materials to build and do whatever you liked. And farming materials was easier as it was 10 times the amount of regular that you'd usually get, so you could just quickly land up and get to 999 wood in a matter of seconds. Although now this seems pretty basic, at the time this was so exciting and it introduced that new sense of freedom and creativity for players to unlock and experience the game in a new way. Even the lobby background feels so nostalgic from this season as well, with the desert theme which matched the season perfect. But let's not forget about Kevin the Cube. This was a crazy time when a big purple cube randomly spawned into the map, and it ended up being quite a big part of the storyline that chapter, slowly travelling around the map and leaving its ruin markings behind, which led on to be at different locations during Season 6. Then, later in the chapter, it melted into Loot Lake, although we still don't know the real reason where it came from and why it appeared. And one of my favourite locations from this season wasn't a named location, but the community called it Viking Village. On top of the hill, it was a great place to land at. With the huge Viking boat, it was a great place to go. Another non-named location was Westworld, which was one of the best places to land this season. We also received rifts for the first time ever as well this season, which was a great new feature where obviously you could jump in them and glide around the map, so another great form of mobility. We can't forget about the amazing birthday event this season as well, where Fortnite placed loads of birthday cakes around the map to consume for HP, as well as challenges to complete to unlock some really cool free rewards. Another cool feature this season was the brand new Victory Royale logo, which was definitely an upgrade. And if you were playing back then you'd remember the theme song of that season. Can't play it for copyright reasons, but whenever I hear this song it reminds me of summer 2018 and this season. When looking back at videos from this season, it's clear to see by looking at the comments how much people enjoyed it. A lot of people say it's the best ever season, and although I wouldn't go that far, it was definitely one of my favourites from Chapter 1, and a season that's linked with many great memories. Tfue was probably the biggest streamer this season. He was always dropping high kill solo squad games and doing crazy stuff, as well as being an insane player. He was a huge streamer, so he is definitely one of the key figures from this season as well. So that is pretty much everything. Do you have any Season 5 memories? Let me know in the comments below. And for now, there's a load more videos on screen here. Make sure to click another one to keep on watching, and I'll see you over there.